guys, welcome back to today's fashion. Today you're gonna be watching me doing an acrylic set on my left hand today. Yes, I'm gonna go for a longer length, square shape, and maybe a couple rhinestones for the design today. And today I'm gonna go ahead and start by using my e-nail file to push back those cuticles, just to make sure that my cuticles won't get caught under any of the acrylic that would possibly harm them or damage my cuticles. Today I'm going to be using the thinnest and the most smaller e-file head to go ahead and file those cuticles and push them back. This smaller head actually was better to use. I think it was better than a regular cuticle color, and I think it was better than the regular hand file to go ahead and file those. It actually made the process way more easier, smoother, and a lot more faster. So what I'm going to be doing now is going to each nail individually and push back those cuticles today. Hopefully in the next couple of videos, I'm going to go ahead and start doing both hands more. If you didn't check out my last video where I did both hands, which was a full set of acrylic nails, go ahead and check out today's fashion channel and go catch up on those videos that was posted before. I hope to post more and more content as a beginner nail tech, and hope to see more and more improvement as I go along the way and continue my nail journey. Using this smaller tip didn't hurt my nails either, or they didn't damage them, or I didn't feel any sting or anything while using this smaller head, so that was great actually. Next, after I finish using my e-nail file, I'm gonna go ahead and use my hand buffer just to smoothen it out evenly. Just gonna go ahead and buff each nail individually. I had this nail buffer for quite a while now, and it's still going strong and still doing good. So I'm going to be ordering more of these nail buffers off of Amazon pretty soon, as I upgrade my nail collection as well. In a couple of upcoming videos in the future, I may start doing different nail types such as polygel tutorials as well. And yeah, I've been seeing a lot of videos about those polygels, so I'm going to go ahead and try them myself. I'm just going to go ahead and brush off the extra dust. Make sure that there isn't anything that will prevent our nail application from being smooth. Then I'm going to go ahead with this nail dehydrator. That just preps the nails before actually applying any acrylic or any glue to your nails. I find that it hydrates my nails really well, and it also make it healthier before I put the acrylic on there, because no one wants any damaged nails. So go ahead and prep and dehydrate those nails before applying the application or the nail tips. So yeah, I'm just gonna put this smaller nail file back in the kit, and we're gonna go ahead and move with the original head for it and apply the other one on it. So we can go ahead and start using the other head to actually shape the nails, file them, and do all the other stuff for the nails. So today I'm going to be using my clear nail tips from Amazon, which I absolutely love. Just going to go ahead and glue each nail tip on there. Now before the video, I did size them up already, so each tip is already out for each finger. So we're just going to go in and make sure that the nail tips fit, and just go ahead and glue them using this Kiss nail glue that I always use. Also, when applying your nail tips, remember to press down on them on the sides, on the top, just to make sure that your nail tips are sturdy. So you're just going to go to each and every finger and apply those nail tips here. If you have any suggestions as for some good nail glue or Better ways to apply the nail tips to make sure they're sturdy, just let me know. Leave them down in the comments down below. Also, if y'all have some good nail tips, such as a certain brand for nail tips or a certain brand for applying acrylic on my fingers, let me know as well. Leave it down below. As a beginner nail tech, I'll go ahead and take all comments into consideration to improve my craft. With this nail kit here from Amazon, these tips always fit my nails perfectly. That's why I love them so much. And I barely have to ever follow the size to make them fit. Especially for the pinky, which is one of my hardest nails to fit with any nail tip I get. This one actually fits right on, which is why I love this nail company so much. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and hold that pinky one on and just make it sturdy. This is after I applied all nail tips to my finger. This is the company which is I'm using, which is a Half Moon nail tips from them. And like I said, I absolutely love them. Never had any complaints. And I'm gonna always use their nail tips. So I'm just gonna go ahead and use my Kiss nail cutter just to go ahead and cut down my nail tips. But like I said earlier in the video, we're gonna go with a longer length today. So I'm not gonna be cutting too much off. I do want that longer effect on these nails, so I'm just gonna go ahead and cut them down a little bit, make sure that they're even. Go ahead and size them up. Not too long, but not short either. These girls definitely will have some length to these. And I'm usually doing shorter nails or going with a shorter length, but this time I wanted to try something different, so we're gonna go ahead and leave these long and see how they turn out today. Okay, I love to clean my area a little, so from here and there I'll go ahead and clean it. And I'm just gonna go ahead with my nail file and go ahead and file the nails. I'm not gonna file them too much today because I don't want them to have a different shape on them. I want them real square, and I also want to make sure that they're sharper to the ends. So we're just gonna go ahead and file the sides of them, the ends of them, not too hard and not too much. So we're just gonna go ahead and do that for each and every finger. I'm so excited about these longer nails, and I cannot wait to see the end results for these. This is one of my major sets that I'm dependent on. So yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and file these and shape them. Okay, so I try not to keep going over and over with it because I find myself either messing them up, the shape, or messing up the length if I keep on going over and over. So we're just gonna go ahead and stick with this shape and this length today. So just gonna go ahead and close up my glue and everything, and then I'm gonna go ahead and take my e-nail file again, and I'm gonna go ahead and file the top of them to get off the extra shine and to blend in the nail tips with my regular nails, just so that little line in the middle won't be as obvious or show as much. And I don't like to put too much pressure on my actual nails whenever I'm doing this part of it. So I'm just going to go ahead and file them real light. And I'm going to keep on doing it to each and every finger, just to make sure that the extra shine is off and it won't be too shiny or too glossy. go ahead and finish up this last finger. So I'm gonna go ahead and file the pinky nail with this e-nail file just to smooth everything out. And this is the result after I use my e-nail file. I must say that this was a very quick process, and I am getting more better with using this e-nail file, as well as better with controlling it, depending on the speed of it. So I do like how they're coming out so far. And don't forget to brush off that excess dust off it, just so you don't have any bulky acrylic being laid or anything that will prevent it from lying down flatter. So now I'm just going to go in with my nail primer to prime my nails before we apply any acrylic on it. This is a very important step when doing nails, just so that you know that you have an extra protective layer that would protect your nails from any damage. Okay, so this is the result after I went ahead and filed to use my e-nail file. Next, we're going to go ahead and start applying the acrylic using my dampen dish. I have some monomer in the inside, and we're still using the Kiss nail acrylic, the clear type. And today we're going to start with smaller beads and just ease our way up. So I like to apply the first coat along the nail line and along the cuticle, just so that it's smooth, and just so that I know that the middle line will already be blended and at least getting ready to harden. And so that way you won't see the line that much. So I'm just going to use these smaller beads to do my acrylic layer for it. And I'm just going to do that to each and every finger today. In the video, I'm also going to go over the nail tips a couple times just so I can get it to a thicker layer with the acrylic on the end of the nail tips, being that it's my first time doing longer nails. I want to make sure that they're thick enough to hold. I must say also, whenever you're applying your acrylic on your fingers, don't forget to continuously wipe off your brush, and don't forget to continuously use a damper dish to keep your brush nice and moist. You don't want to make it too wet, but you don't want to leave it dry either. So I'm just going to do it to each and every nail, and once I'm on the pinky nail, we just go ahead and get into the acrylic and how it was applied. Okay, y'all, so I am applying the acrylic to my last finger, which is the pinky finger right now. I'm just going to continue to go over until I fill in every area of this finger. And I'm just making sure that this layer is thick enough to hold the nail on, and just to make sure that it won't break easily. I'm just going to continue to shape up the acrylic and make sure that it's stable enough. When applying my acrylic, I like to make sure that it's sharp enough as well. So this is after I finish applying the acrylic on each and every finger. So here's me touching up the pinky finger, making sure that the sides are very sharp, and just filling in the extra spots on these nails. So these are the end results after I applied the acrylic on my nails. I'm just going to go ahead and close up my monomer and my acrylic powder here, so we can get into the shape and start shaping and filing them, just to give them that square look and to make sure that the square shape is very sharp. I'm going to use my nail hand file today, and I'm going to be filing the sides of them. I'm not going to file them too much or too hard because I still want to keep them long and square. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that to each and every nail. I like to hold the sides of them just to make sure that they're firm, and just so that I won't file them too hard to where the tip is coming off, and also just to keep them in shape actually. I noticed that holding the sides of them actually helps me shape them better, so that way they're not moving all over the place while you're trying to file them. This is also one of the good nail files that I purchased off of Amazon. This nail file hasn't let me down yet, so we're just going to continue to use it until I can't use this one anymore. But so far, I'm loving the shape, how it's coming out, and the structure of the nail actually. And this is a 100 by 180 nail file that I'm using today, just in case anyone was wondering. And as always, I'm going to continue to hold that pinky nail, just so I know that that pinky nail isn't going anywhere due to the length of my actual nail underneath the acrylic, and just due to the stability of my nails. So I'm just going to go ahead and file this thumb as well. Don't forget to file the top of them as well. I love to file the top just so that I know that it's going to be nice, even, and sharp at the top of the nail as well. So I'm going to continue to file them and shape them until I decide to go ahead and start the designing process of my nails. So far, they're coming out so cute, and I'm absolutely loving them so far. I think I'm gonna go with the longer look more often. Let me know what y'all think down in the comments below. Leave me some design ideas, some shapes that I should try, some different lengths that I should try. So yeah, now I'm just gonna go ahead and go with my e-nail file and file the nails on the top, and file around the cuticle area, just so we can go ahead and start shaping these nails even better. My speed on this nail file is actually on medium. I don't want to do it on too fast, so I don't want to cut myself or put too much pressure on my nails. Okay, so I'm done using my e-nail file to go ahead and file these nails. I'm just gonna go touch them back up with my hand nail file, just in case the e-nail file took away any shape. I'm gonna go ahead and make sure that I'm keeping that nice and square look on today. So I'm gonna continue to file these nails up, and then we're gonna just go ahead and start picking up polish and start actually coloring them. But this is one of my best sets, and I'm going to say it one more time. I absolutely love them so much. I might also use my hand nail file to file the top of the tips or the acrylic as well, just so I know that they're much more even, and just so that I know that they're going to be much more smoother on the top as well. What's your favorite nail design or your favorite nail color? Just let me know down below. Just in case I get any ideas in the future, I'll go ahead and incorporate some of your ideas down there. So, I'm just going to continue to buff out those nails. Once I'm done buffing out those nails, I'm going to actually show the results after I buff them, file them using my e-nail file and my hand nail file. And hopefully the shape is going to be shaping, the natural is going to be natural enough, and this is going to be by far one of my best acrylic sets I did so far. So far this is how they look. And this is how they look after I washed my hands. Just that natural set. And yes, I absolutely love them so much. So I'm going to go ahead and design them, and I'll be right back. Clean up around my cuticles and around my fingers, of course. But this is after I applied the base gel coat for it. And this is the final result of my nails, y'all. I absolutely love them. And I did decide to go with a purple look with glitter, some rhinestones, and some stars. So thank you for watching. Don't forget to leave some comments down below. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. And thank you again.